There's nothing more we can do. You have to be intubated. So, bless him, he held my hand. He said, "We're going to be absolutely fine." The next thing I remember was being woken up by the nurses and being extubated. But I can't remember anything else, which was really, really scary because I've just totally lost 2 weeks of my life.
Linda came to us on the intensive care unit at the peak of wave 2. At the time, she was one of many patients in the hospital who needed help with their breathing from COVID-19. When Linda was with us on the intensive care unit, we tried several ways to help her breathing, and we tried all of the usual medications which are used to help patients with COVID-19 recover from their illness. Unfortunately, Linda didn't respond to these measures in time, and ultimately she ended up needing to go onto a ventilator to help her breathing for 2 weeks.
My first taste of ice cream was amazing. You know, it was lovely.
I did feel a bit overwhelmed seeing the patients unconscious and prone and intubated. It wasn't something I was used to. Yeah, it was quite shocking to see how poorly they were and see how young the patients were. No day will be easy here because these patients are so poorly, but you know, it's just you've got to keep them going really with a nice smile. When that patient does move to the ward, it is truly rewarding and it makes you smile all day. I really enjoy it.
I am going home today, and my daughter is coming to collect me and take me home and look after me for a little while until I'm better. It's going to take a little while, it's not going to be easy, you know, but I'm alive, I'm standing, and thank God for that, really. It's coming to pick me up, yeah. You haven't seen her for 3 weeks, so yeah, I think there'll be a few tears. I love you too.
I told you to get Mummy back.
It took me a while to get back to normal. I was so poorly and so many things happened to me in such a short period of time. I think anything could have happened to me. It must have been very difficult for the nurses and the doctors, I know that. I mean, being a nurse myself, I know how difficult it is to sometimes be in a situation where you're just trying your best to get through each day, really, and do the best you can. But, I mean, I can only praise the nurses from where I came in. I had excellent treatment from the doctors, I had excellent treatment from the nurses. Unfortunately, I was due to have my vaccinations before I had COVID, so it wasn't for the fact that I wasn't going to have them. It was the fact that they were a bit too late for me. And, well, I mean, vaccination is definitely number one on my list. It's very important that people do get vaccinated, and especially now with the new virus about, I feel it's important that people get the boosters. People should wear masks, and I think that's important. Hand washing is important, and I mean, I haven't stopped wearing my mask throughout. And I've got a job, I can vaccinate people, and I can tell those people that yes, I've been there and you're doing a good job. You're coming and having your vaccination and you're helping, you know, the next person and the next person. I feel I'm giving something back, even if it's only a few hours or something a day. I'm not sure how long I can do it for. We'll see. I was lucky to get through that. I don't know how I got through it. I think if it wasn't for those doctors and nurses who helped me, I certainly wouldn't be here, you know, and I can't thank them enough. And I know thank you doesn't seem enough, actually. You feel as if you should be doing more or saying more, but emotionally you can't express that feeling because it is too big.